Hey YouTube, this is arokuoni, and I'm here to show you today my, once again, completely original deck. Nobody's ever probably attempted anything like this because it just sounds weird. Sorry, I'm being a bad cameraman right now, but anyway, this deck, just so you guys know ahead of time, is a combination of cyber dragons and light machines with arcana force. I know that sounds weird. And I've only tested this deck once, but surprisingly enough, it won. Thanks to the Arcanas and the Cyber Dragons. It was weird. Anyway, let's start with the extra deck. One super cool Cyber End Dragon. Count on one, not one, but two Chimera Tech Over Dragons. XY Dragon Cannon. XYZ Dragon Cannon. EW Tiger Catapult. Sorry. V to Z Dragon Catapult Cannon, and Cyber Twin. I'm also looking for YZ Tank Cannon and XZ, whatever that one is. Okay. Two Cyber Dragons. Three Proto Cyber Dragons. Those are all obvious reasons. Two copies of the Calculator, because there's a lot of high-level monsters in this deck. Makes him super powerful. One copy of Raijin. Now, I just happened to, pull out of a pack. And he gives all my light monsters extra attack points for each other one that's destroyed, and then I have to destroy a light monster once per turn and send it to my graveyard. Perfect for overload fusion, right? Here come the arcanas. I don't know the Roman numerals, but here's the world. It's good because I can either send two monsters I control to the graveyard to skip my opponent's next turn so they can't do anything, or during their draw phase, I add the top card of their graveyard to the top of their deck, which locks down their draw, if that card isn't any helpful. One copy of the Moon. I know this is a common card, but helps with tokens and stuff. And yeah. One copy of Arcana Force 1, the Magician. It's pretty good. The Empress. The Chariot. And that's it for my Arcanas, because I don't have them all. But I have one Cyber Dragon Zui, for obvious reasons. One Satellite Cannon, because I found someone who had it, and it's a really cool card. It can't be destroyed by a level 7 or higher monster, and yet it gains attack power each turn, and if it attacks, its attack points go to 0, but who cares? Can't be destroyed by high-level monsters. So, if you can stall your opponent long enough to utilize the use of this card, you're freaking awesome. On top of that, with one of the spell cards in my deck, I can also turn this into good synchro material. Ancient Crimson Ape. Freaking awesome. Each time a monster on my side of the field is destroyed, I gain 1,000 life points. Pretty decent. For all the monsters that are removed from play in this, Grand Majudai Iza. Each card removed from play times 400 equals his attack and defense. Armored Cyber. Equipped to Proto Cyber, Cyber Dragon, or Cyber Dragon's Wii, drain it of 1,000 attack points, and destroy a card in the field. Reflect Flounder, it's just really good. Blue Thunder T45, just a good card. One copy of V, W, X, Y, and Z. So the chances of getting out V through Z or any of those is quite slim, but they're just in there just because. One copy of Mind Control, one Mausoleum of the Emperor, one Lightning Vortex, one Future Fusion, one Frontline Base, one Overload Fusion, one Swords, one Lightwave Tuning, which is my only way to synchro summon in this deck, one Machina Armored Unit because this deck is mostly machines, all of the light type. When one is destroyed, I can bring out one with the same attribute but less attack in its place. It basically acts as a permanent Shining Angel kind of thing, except it can have less attack, and I don't believe there's a level limit, which there's not. Pretty cool. And one limiter removal, obvious reasons. Traps, Sakuretsu Armor, Draining Shield, Reversal of Fate, Magic Jammer, Metal Morph. This thing is cool because it doesn't just work on machines. This thing is amazing. One Deprison and one Arcana Call. And if you desire, some tokens for the moon. I don't think any of you are going to duplicate this deck, but tokens are awesome. So anyway, YouTube, feel free to leave comments, and I'm always open to friendly suggestions. I know this deck is kind of out of the ordinary, but it actually works pretty well. Anyway, see you soon, YouTube.